is Jack with the Geek's Perspective, still playing Starcraft 2. Looks like we got us a little bit of a cutscene. Not gonna lie, I get kind of a Dead Space feel all of a sudden. I think the Zergs are the necromorphs and all that good stuff. See all these shotgun shells, and that looks like a combat shotgun. It could be an assault rifle, but you see all the shotgun shells. Why don't we get shotguns? Don't you have a unit just like, I got a shotgun? Just like regular marine fire, but burst shot. I don't even think there's one in the sequel.
Thank God for cold fusion.
I love the beer tucked in there.
Hey, are we really gonna blow this place?
Only if we see a Zerg.
Yeah, I got your Zerg right here.
You about to have a new face on. Saw a Zerg. Follow protocol and get the hell out of there. Yeah, okay. Like every horror movie ever. I do like how this just feels like this is legitimately a squad. Like they've customized their very tiny, but then you, oh yeah, this. I just remembered this mission.
Do you feel that, Cerebrit? The Protoss are here, on Char. They have been for some time, hiding. Protoss Commander, it was folly of you to come
Tassadar,
here.
awesome.
For I am Kerrigan, and I am Queen of the Zerg.
I know of you well, O Queen of the Zerg, for we have met before. I am Tassadar of the Templar. I remember your selfless exploits, defending humanity from the Zerg. Unfortunate it is to see that one who was once so honorable and full of life would succumb to the twisted wiles of the Overmind.
Do not presume to judge me, Templar. You'll find my powers to be more than a match for yours. In fact, I sense that your vaunted power has diminished since last we met.
Mayhap, O Queen. Or is it only that I need not flaunt my power in such an infantile test of will?
I love Tassadar.
Foolish Templar. Prepare your defenses. I will come for you soon.
You'll see why I love Tassadar. Beyond the fact that he's a badass.
Kerrigan, I sense something strange about this Templar. Perhaps you should reconsider your attack.
For the last time, Zaz, you question my motives and authority at your own peril.
Shouldn't be
You
building
dare
that yet, but I'm
threaten
going
a
to anyway.
cerebrate? You'll be the doom of us all.
Kinda? No, not really. No. So I got a new unit now. The Mutalisks turn into Guardians now, which are strictly bombarding units. I probably should save up to get another hatchery to speed this along. But I'm not going to yet. Everybody's been doing well. I'm over my jaded feelings of that last mission. The last mission I did cheating me. Alright, we're up to 5, about to be 6. This is about to hatch. The reason I don't like fighting the computer because there's no delay between a unit doing something to doing to the next thing. Let's see how that character goes. Like, she looks like she has only one eye. She's got boobs though, obviously. Rule 34, a lot of Rule 34 on her. Jesus. Yeah, don't look up Rule 34. Be careful when you do searches on a lot of characters. We'll leave it at that. Alright, I'm going to get to the 300 and then I'm going to turn this one into a hatchery to speed along the process. TBH, I'm having one of those moments where like, I should not have mentioned Rule 34. It's probably a bad idea. I am going to need to build an Overlord soon because I'm approaching my cap, but that'll be closer to where I need to be, or want to be for my. So when I was first playing this way back in the day, which was a Tuesday, one, I never knew there was an actual storyline. But two, well, the first time I played, I didn't know there was a story because I kind of just jumped between all the races because I just wanted to play as Protoss. So I was stupid. But, oh yeah, by the way, the Guardians are slow. They have stupid and they are immensely damaging. They are a siege unit. You could think of them as like the Zerg siege tank is a way of looking at it. And the next larva that's born, I'll turn it into a overlord. But you have to mutate these guys, so you have to make them and then turn that, and you have to also have a greater spire. So that's one of the problems with Zerg. You usually have there is sometimes a bit of investing you need to do to get some of the more powerful units. Mind you, like Ultralisk, there is none, but that's whatever. You'll see what an Ultralisk before too long. Ultralisks are awesome. Think like a giant effing Zergling with tusks. Just immensely powerful. They're meant to take a hit and keep going. They probably break the rule on what Zerglings are. Or what Zerg are, because Zergs are, the concept behind a Zerg is you swarm with a bunch of units that can be killed fast, but they're cheap and there's a lot of them.
Spawn more overlords.
Ultralisks are that one big, beefy unit if I had to relate them to what you do in the grand scheme of things, they're closer to the battle. Now, mind you, they have different functionality in the way they do things, but they are on the same power. I want another hatchery right there, just so I can get even more Zerg. And one more for the road. Actually, I need to make several new buildings, so I'm going to need more than that. Because I want to get some good Vespene gas, so I need at least one more of them for Vespene gas. Let's get them over there. You. Let's get another creep colony right there. So you're out of the way so I can see. And then let's see here. I got that. And do I have an evolution chamber? No, it doesn't seem I do. Okay, so I need an evolution chamber so I can start researching upgrades. And I need to get this, so I need to upgrade this one. And then turn you into a sunken colony, and you into a sunken colony. Thankfully, they don't cost that much, so. But yeah, production is moving on very smoothly. Just how disgusting everything looks is so cool. Get everybody's armor starting to upgrade. Let's get some Zerglings in. Not a bad idea. I'll go ahead and do that. I'm going to put that one there and turn it into a spore colony, because it's I think they're all detectors. No, spore colonies are the detectors, and it'll also give me some air defense in case Protoss decide they want to do a thing. So these Zerglings will be short-lived. I'm going to let my materials build up a little bit, but I'm going to explore and see if there's any weaknesses I need to worry about. Is there another ramp over here I need to build towards and get defenses to? It does give me a lot of room to expand, though, so that's good. So let's go down here. I need to find all the Protoss, and I think I remember this layout of this map a little bit. Mind you, I'm pulling files that are 15 years old in my head, so I'm kind of spotty and corrupted. Especially with the drain damage. Oh, there's a ramp over here I need to worry about. So let's get a... Let me do this first, and then this. Alright, where'd my Zerglings go? You guys are just pretty much exploring, so I'm going to build a spore colony, or a sunken colony there for right now. I'll probably add a spore colony near it. Now, once again, with any of these defense structures, do not assume they're going to stop anything. Always assume they're going to slow you down is their goal. Just like with these, let's make a spore colony instead, because it's something. Just like these Zerglings, I'm not expecting them to do anything. Their job is strictly to scout out the map a little bit. That's all I'm trying to do right now. And unfortunately, there's no just, hey, go out and effing explore and send Zerglings to the 7 corners. Which is understandable. So I gotta kind of lead them around. I'm manually checking around where I'm at in case there's some materials or supplies I want. Because if it's near where I'm at, then I could probably start expanding that way a little bit and try to get a little ahead. Alright. So first off, I need you guys. You're all going to be that. And now, click on the rest. Come on. Come on. There we go.
Spawn more overlords.
Screw it. Everybody's overlords now. That bird threw almost all my minerals I've been stockpiling, but I probably won't have to worry about overlords for a while. So I've checked around me. Now let's do the dumb way. I'm already expecting these units to die. I'm not planning on keeping them. Alright.
Our forces are under attack.
Something totally screwed. Found some of their forces. Yeah, they've been a force that was marching towards me because that's a lot of those things. And it seems like it's more like thankfully those guys don't handle it very well because they don't want to attack slow. Which, so the most prominent unit I use is actually pretty decent against them, which is, so it works in my favor. But yeah, now I've got all these overlords I can Let me build another evolution chamber just because the stuff I'm researching I want to get it done faster. Go ahead and get the second tier of armor for all ground units and get Zerglings to attack faster. What was the other thing I was missing? So I'm gonna go ahead and cancel it just so I can see what it was. Adrenal glands, okay, cool. So let's go ahead and get a Queen's Nest.
We require more minerals.
And there we go. Just make sure I'm not already building one. I know I'm talking fast, and it's actually not because of the cost, it's because I'm trying to get my thoughts in order. So I tend to talk fast when I do that. There we go. Once again, I have no plans that they are going to be able to. Let's send these two Zerglings, and let's flourish this in this way. Kind of probing out where everything is. Now you'll notice right now I'm not actively building just yet. I'm more interested in getting, once again, the infrastructure down. Because if this is the map I'm remembering it to be, having a good infrastructure will make a huge difference. I just put my phone down. So that Queen's Nest is almost finished. And then I'll be able to turn you into a hive, which is the final tier of them. Alright, so they didn't fight, so they actually survived their little trek. Start bringing them back this way. Just go ahead and do exactly that. Just tell them to go back up and just do kind of a grid pattern until they get killed. So it's looking more like the enemy is in the bottom right-hand corner. Could do is truly probe their defenses and send just a massive swarm of Zerglings and see what that does. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to need the Guardians to do what I want to do, to be able to hit them the way I want. I'm going to do that. Like I built up, that took out a little bit of my Vespene gas. I had built up, but it's whatever. Let's go ahead and upgrade the flyer attacks too, because that'll upgrade the Guardians and their attack too, so that's good. What do I need to get you to a greater spire? Oh, probably for this to... almost there, about halfway. So these units self-destruct against flying units, and they can only attack flying units. So they are very disposable, and just like Zerglings, spawn in numbers of 2. And since they fly, though, and they move pretty fast, they are also great scouting units. I just don't usually use them because they cost 75 Vespene gas. Alright. Don't know what the purpose of that is. Oh, I think I know. We'll see. Because before too long I should be hitting their base. So it looks like their base is in the bottom right-hand corner. Nope. Oh, they've got Reavers. That's comforting. So Protoss units are very interesting. Reavers, that's their siege tank, for lack of a better description. So I think I got a good grasp on what their base is looking like. What I'm going to need to do. So right now I'm going to get me a decent amount of Zergling. That's my first priority right now.
Evolution complete.
That's good. Zerglings attacking faster? Yes, please. And the guys are already attacking like a beast. Alright. Get you guys over there.
Evolution complete.
Alright, time for me to get some Mutalisks in on the game.
We require more Vespene gas.
I would have liked to have found another base that I could have just harvested Vespene gas, but it seems I'm not that lucky. Semi-exploratory,
Our forces are under attack.
semi just testing my enemies. This could yeah, that's what I don't like about Reapers. They throw out a bomb that's kind of homing, and it explodes in such a way that it will just destroy. It's got a blast radius. So that's my one concern in this endeavor, is that a good placed Reaver can just destroy every Zergling I've made.
Evolution complete. Our forces are under attack.
Except for the Dragoons don't handle Zerglings very well. Extremely cheap unit just takes out a rather expensive unit. And there's the rest of it. Alright, cool. Not an issue. Once again, those units I just killed were more expensive than the units I used to kill, so war of attrition rules, I win. However, that wasn't the purpose of it. This is once again me testing out their base. It's like right here. That is a very defensive position. Heavy Zerg rush. I forgot I didn't research that. Actually, no, you cancel that. I'm going to need this later. Alright. So I know exactly what I'm going to do just to make things interesting, because I can. I don't know if you can see that. I was just alt-tabbing because I had a weird feeling that I actually wasn't recording. I don't like that feeling. Because then I'd have to start this all over again. And I just queued up this evolution chamber to start researching the next tier of ground-based attack. So not Hydralisks, but Zerglings. Because right now I'm messing with them with Zergling, and that's my goal. Actually, I want to make sure I don't accidentally target a Zergling. You can tell your Zergling to kill your Zerglings. I've done it before, and it's annoying. So right now, once again, as I keep reiterating, I'm testing. This is not an issue. I'm not sitting on more expensive Mutalisks or anything like that. Or not Hydralisks even. Although, I need to get the Greater Spiral. I need to upgrade this one. I've got the resources, good. So there we go. I've got that. Just want to wait for the last little Zergling to get into position. Let's see if I can brute force my way through there with just waves of Zergling. It seems like they've got a lot of Dragoon and in their defense. I want to see what they've got in store for the other ones. Because none of those things attack very fast with the slash, which is the weakness to a Zerg. Yeah, they had nothing. Cool. That's one of the tactics you can do. Messing with Zergs. Or not Zergs, but especially Protoss. Go underground. Especially if they do that. I'm gonna let that Reaver just chill there. He can't target me without an observer in the area. An observer is a little invisible unit they can generate that does exactly the opposite of what I want, which is they can spot all units, or burrowed in this case, because I have the minerals but not the Vespene gas. I'm gonna grab two of you, turn you into guardians. You guys fly right down there. Let's get you down there, just because it's going to take you a while to get there. I should have actually flown them into position, then mutated, because they don't take long to mutate.
Our forces are under attack.
Long to fly. Oh, there's a base there. Also minerals, which seems to be only accessed by flying. That's good to know, actually. I'm going to send my guardian on a side route, just because I don't want him to take forever going over that base. Go get that movement speed going. I know I'm kind of like burning through my Vespene gas doing asinine things, but I kind of need it for what I'm doing. For my unusual tactic I'm going for right now. Never that unusual, just the way Zerg operate. Is that thing still there? No, the Reaver looks like it left. Which is okay. I was hoping that I could get my Mutalisks in the area and use them to... Because it can't attack the air. Letting that skirmish play out so I can test out the health reserves of that unit. That's a thought. We get one clean. Now my concern is still those Reavers. I'm also slightly concerned about their air force. A lot of my forces are all exclusively see what you can do. You took out almost all the Zerg. Replacing that, and replacing a lot of the Zerg I just lost. Come on, stand still long enough I can double click you. There we go. Alright, cool, I actually have enough to do this. Now it's the last time I'm going to just burn through a lot of... them in position. We've got the Guardians roughly in position. So they're on top of it. Alright, he's dead. Which is okay. It means he didn't lead anybody back to anything. So that worked. In my favor. I'm going to make one slight change in plans. Let's get all my flying units in one location real quick. And see how much longer I've got on you building a new creep colony right there. So I once again has a slowing down doing anything else mechanism. Cool, they only have one
forces are under attack.
That's not what I want. I want 1, 2, 3. Where are you guys? There you are. There we go. Never actually found a way up. So I'm probably going to get this queen killed here in a second, but that's okay. She's going to serve her one purpose, which is that parasite. Good. Alright. I'm going to do one more weird gambit. One more checkout thing. Just going to do 2. I just need 2. Which means 1. That's what I'm looking for.
You're going to require more Vespine gas.
Yep, but I'm definitely going to have a lot more. If what I'm thinking is true about their layout, I might be able to really abuse it. But I need to verify it with something I don't care if it dies with. I'm going to actually this group here because their purpose is very specific. Emergency defenses. Now, the cool thing is the unit is buried, and you double click it and only select the other of that unit that is also buried. So it feels like the game actually considers them 2 separate units, which kind of works in my favor. How much does it cost? Okay, 500, so I will. Just 2 of them is all I've got enough for at this exact second. You finished mutating, so let's go ahead and get you doing that. Okay, good. that did answer my theory. It very much answered my theory. That's good. So let me go ahead and get those. Let's get all these overlords. Since they do take a little bit to fly, although I did upgrade them. Let's put that over there. Alright. So in case you haven't figured out what my idea is, so at this lip right here, they have no defenses whatsoever. In theory, I can drop my Zerglings, well, pretty much all my Zerglings right there and rush them across their base with my air units protecting from any air incursion, and the Guardians just wailing on everything else. So I've got the resources and I've got time. Let's go ahead and build.
You require more Vespene gas.
I knew that was going to happen. I was just more getting his. Cool. Because I still have to load up all my. It's going to take a second. Whichever ones aren't being used actively are going to be sent back, because this is all my overlords. And I'd rather not have to waste them. Almost done. Tedious part of any kind of incursion like this is just loading up your drop-off units. One more. These last three. Left that will not be joining us. Cool. Alright. You guys have the very specific task of
The hive cluster is under attack.
while you guys quickly drop it. Oh, there was a ramp? So I didn't need to do that. Oh, I already started. So, holy crap.
Our forces are under attack.
The Zerg, although I don't have any active forces in that second.
Our forces are under attack.
Probably better. Everybody else. Get out of here. There is one good news about the Reavers. They don't have infinite ammunition. The owner of the Reaver actually has to actively tell it to make its bombs. And it costs us resources. It works to the advantage of the Zerg. If you get them to keep spending there, keep getting them having to spend their bombs. And then I'll go so I can have more reinforcements. Go ahead and start gathering that.
Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack.
And the Mutalisks also have the advantage that they don't just hit one target. So when dealing with like
forces are under attack.
In case you guys hadn't realized that. Reinforcements. Sworn in. Working on Thaddeus. Birds. His second base. Because they're not
Our forces are under attack.
It looks like the forces are about to go. Yep. That did a lot of damage. I need to catch my Zerglings. Alright, sending them on back. That was actually very effective. A lot more effective than I expected. Actually, I expected it to be a lot more effective. I'm just trying to remain positive. Oh. He's trying to make himself look. Am I out? Almost out. Okay. I had that second base. Oh, that one Zergling. Didn't realize how low on the resources I was getting. And drop all these guys off over here. I'm going to build 3 more of you, just so I can get some spore colonies and a sunken colony. I need to let that my primary resource, the minerals, reboot. I wasn't gathering it for a little bit because I wasn't paying attention. I was running out of minerals. Get some more Mutalisks in position. I want to know where they're building the Reavers, because Reavers move slow, so they may just be using the transport units to get them there faster, so that may be it. I'm not going to build any guardians for this part. I probably should, but I'm not. Actually, I still might. Just gotta wait for the resources to go. Because it only takes 50, so I could take actually all 6 of the ones I just made and turn them into guardians. So let's do that. Because I got a couple more being made right now, and those will be my anti-air guys. I don't need that many air troops. I just need... And learning from my mistake before, where I waited to send them. Oh shoot! I don't have that many defenses, and they had some guys coming this way. The only person I have is Kerrigan for the most part. Let me make some Zerglings to slow them down.
All right.
Good news is she can cloak. Oh, she can throw lightning.
Bold move.
Probably should have sent the Guardians first.
Evolution complete.
Alright, cool. My minerals already spiked back up. So I'm going to make a bunch more Zerglings so when they do invade, I'll have a small army ready. Get that Guardian over there too.
Evolution complete.
I'm just pretty much just waiting for the Guardians to get into position.
Our forces are under attack.
And there they are. I wonder what they just killed.
Yes, Cerebrate. All right.
Our forces are under attack.
What is it now? My way.
Our forces are under attack.
Targeting what's called these pylons right here. Because they are the ones that power everything. If I get rid of all the pylons, everything powers. Including their turrets and their buildings that build things. If I destroy them successfully, worry about them making more units. Unfortunately, this base seems to actually have a lot of redundancy in it.
Our forces are under attack.
Some little guys. I don't have time to really get reinforcements.
Our forces are under attack.
See if I can make some improvements just for the air cover. A bit more anti-air. I didn't send these guys are getting hit up by now.
Our forces are under attack.
Unless I went and sent yeah. I'm doing that a lot. Like a walk right in front of the camera. Do a lot of damage to my oh, built the wrong thing, but that's okay.
Our forces are under attack.
Get down there. So it looks like it's just that one air unit left. We get the more expensive unit out of the way. Let them just target a bunch of Zerglings until the Mutalisk gets in range. Hell, I could probably actually just do this. Should have been the last of it. Yes, no, maybe so. Let's find out. Send my air units to check out. Fast-moving air units. Oh wait, cutscene.
Where are you, Tassadar? Do your underlings always do your fighting for you?
This shall be our battleground, O Queen. Face me here, and I will defeat you myself.
Yeah.
I'm listening.
Under normal circumstances, I
Our
would.
forces are under attack.
They did have another base, but it was just one of those mineral bases that take over. In normal circumstances, I would be very involved with a shit ton of other things, but there's no point. Because I know it's going to happen. Oh, there was another base right here that I could have hit up, and it was free. Nothing was there to defend it. Hell, I think it's on the same little... Nope, there's a slight gap. So I was actually not as bad off on minerals as I was thinking. Let's go ahead and put them there. For some reason, it's not a bad idea. Because they might have changed things. But if it's what I think remember happens, it's not a big deal.
I'm listening. On my way.
Okay. Just
All
chilling.
right.
I was going to actually hold it up that it has to be by yourself. Alright, let's see. Oh, there it is.
What is it now? I'm
Yeah,
listening.
she's just carrying through. He was an illusion.
An illusion? Are you afraid to face me, Templar?
So long as you continue to be so predictable, O Queen, I need not face you at all. You are your own worst enemy.
I do like how they redid his picture, too. They've done a really good job with that. So in case you hadn't guessed, Tassadar is a very manipulative and thoughtful person. He's really smart Templar. Like, more than most Templar. But you saw the weakness of the Protoss, is that if you have a fast-moving attacking unit, they can't do much. Their attacks are slower, but more powerful. Well, Zerglings are large in number. That's their advantage, so they kind of cancel each other out at times, because there are some very good anti-Zerg weapons, as you saw. So something to keep in mind. Anyway, this has been Jack with the Geek's Perspective. If you like my work, please like, subscribe, and share.